people, huh? A little chilly. It's a little warmer in here, though. About $15 warmer. That's pretty good. That's about $15 Fahrenheit, I think. So that's a perfectly good use of your time. You know, you're doing the right things, supporting stand-up comedy. Way better than sitting in a movie and getting barraged with advertisements in the dark for 2 hours. Here, you will only be barraged with comedy, no advertisements. So relax, enjoy yourself. Your nice Coca-Cola Classic, maybe a Jack Daniels with Canada Dry Ginger Ale, but no advertisements. Okay? Nothing like that. That's good. Glad everyone's here. You're here to support your friends. That's important. I gotta ask, who are you here to see, sir? Miss Youngblood. All right. Very talented comic S with very attractive friends. What about you? Who are you here to see, man?
Michelle.
Michelle Youngblood. Very popular comic. Also, more attractive friends. What about you there in the back? Who are you here to see?
Ben Kissel.
Very funny comic. I'm just teasing. He's a very funny comic, and you're very, very attractive. What I did there, folks, a little geeky, but that's all right. I'm a geeky guy. I kind of trade on that stock. I do like to pick apart people when they do wrong things with grammar. Okay? It doesn't give me a lot of friends, but it's like nails on a chalkboard when I hear people using things the wrong way. I don't know if anyone here notices, there is a difference between the phrase e.g. and i.e. Everyone know that? I'll make it real quick and painless for you. You use i.e. when you want to point out a specific example of something you've just referenced. You use e.g. when you want to give a couple examples of something you just referenced. And you point out the difference to a room full of strangers when you want to look like a dick. i.e. what I just did. So, God bless you. Stay healthy. We need our comics doing well. As mentioned, there is, unlike other comedy shows, all right, there's no 2-drink maximum here. No, no, no. Here, we're dealing with the 2-drink minimum. So please feel free to drink up. Not because any of these comics need your drunken laughter. They're all seasoned pros, okay? But because I, like many other comics, am drowning in a sea of vice myself, and I'd like to take you all down with me. I feel much better about that. If you are going, you want to get juice instead for a drink, try to save some money, not going to work. Because beer is about the same price as juice. So, I tell you this. If you're going to just waste that second drink on juice, look around you and buy a stranger a drink. This is the season of giving. And besides, who is better to have next to you at a comedy show than a drunken stranger? Now, guys, if you are ready for some real comedy, I'm going to need a little real energy. Can we get some noise here, please? Yes, yes. Welcome to the stage. She's very, very funny comedian. You guys see her around the city. If not, you're going to see her right now. Please welcome Niggy Sunshine. Niggy? Niggy Sunshine. Public proclamations of VD and trouble dating. I don't buy it. I don't buy it. Speaking of VD, here comes a guy coming up the stage, very tall, and now also going to have a lot of problems dating. Very funny guy, seen him all around the city, you're going to love him. Please welcome to the stage, Ben Kissel. Ben Kissel. The gay-loving, straight, blowjob guy talking about Ben Kissel. You know, he's right. Being good at blowjobs, it sucks, I bet, because it's a talent, but you can't brag about it. You know, like, if you're really good at solitaire, like, let's say you're the best solitaire player in North America, who are you going to tell? No one's going to be impressed by that. But you know who you guys are going to be impressed by? We have some very great comedy coming your way, because we're keeping it going. We have nice energy in this room. It's a good crowd. Please put your hands together, take them apart, and put them back together for the comedy of Reg. Reg? From Connecticut, the land where all racial stereotypes are true. There's a lot of talk about blue state, red state. Connecticut, it's really just a white state. Okay? I lived in New York for a couple years and then traded in my license. When I surrendered the Connecticut one, I swear to God, I got like 2 shades darker. Which, you know, hey, it's fine. Connecticut, they're not intentionally racist, just a little bit. You know, they just carry with them something from it. My parents still live there, so when they come to visit myself and my brother who live in the city, and we live in Harlem, they're very astute people. So the first thing they tend to notice, not a lot of white people around in Harlem. And this makes them very nervous. And again, not because they're bad people, but just because, hey, you know, that's how it goes sometimes for them. For example, they're helping my brother move in. And my dad cruises in, and like I said, very astute. First things he noticed, He didn't say anything, but he said something after, let me know it. Not a lot of white people here. He looks at my brother and says, Matt, is it okay for me to leave my car here? I don't want to come back and find my hubcap stolen. And instantly, like, my brother groans, I groan. Because A, it's just stupid. And B, I didn't ask all of Harlem, but I'm pretty sure the market for 1995 Subaru Outback rims, not doing so hot. Not doing so hot. And it's also just unfair because I can't go back to Connecticut and say to my father, Dad, is it safe for me to hang out here? I don't want to turn into a waspy pussy. Any more so, that is. For the record, I'm 170 pounds of pure comedy ready. That being said, I want you guys to get ready for a very funny comic, the very funny and very popular Gloria Bigelow. Gloria Bigelow. Destination of Snoop Dogg ever. Both of them that you gave. One of them. Now, someone who is not quite Snoop Dogg-esque, but has a thing for Snoop Dogg, perhaps. Very funny guy, a friend of this room, a friend of comedy around the city, and a friend of mine. Please put your hands together for Dan Cartwright. Dan Cartwright, no slave to the Dairy Council in me. Very nice. Love finding missing children with that guy. Guys, we have great energy going. I'm going to keep it going for a great man. By great, I mean big. Please welcome to the stage a very funny guy, plays colleges and clubs all across this great country, Angry Bomb. Woo! Give it up for that guy. All right. Very nice. Gay man, stereotype you can get behind. All right, guys, we're going to keep this going. The next comic, very, very funny. She requested me, I say the following. Youngblood is in the house. Yay! Oh, it is. Michelle Youngblood, everybody. Youngblood truly was in the house. Not all advertising. Well done. On a less poetic note, but still true. One of my roommates in college was totally trying to come up with a good lie about how he could get out of an exam he had to take. And the best he could come up with was, and I swear to God this is true, I have an important fishing trip. An important fishing trip. And oh, how we laughed and laughed about how funny it would be if he said that. And oh, how he drank and drank and drank until he pressed send. And I swear to God, his German professor bought it. That's right. So as far as he knows, Mo Costello was on a very important fishing trip. Now, on a non-German note, I'd like to bring up a very funny comic. This guy is going to make you laugh your ass off. Let's put your hands together for John Sluga. Yes. John Sluga, doing a great job there. We're going to keep that momentum going with a very funny comic. Soon to be all of your friends. Please welcome to the stage the very funny Cena John. We got 2 more fantastic comics, so do sit tight. It's going great. You guys are loving it, and the energy is fantastic. Weird thing, Cena John, younger than me, friends with my younger brother, independent of me. That blew my fucking mind apart, okay? Because he says to me after we were hanging out, he's like, Dan, you totally remind me of your younger brother. No. He reminds you of me, you just didn't know that yet. You can't say that, it doesn't work that way. It'd be like watching Terminator 1 to say, hey, this movie totally reminds me of Terminator 2. Not how it goes, not how it goes. Guys, we have, I said, 2 more comics. The first of them, you're going to love her. She plays colleges and clubs all over the country. Please put your hands together for the comedy of Nethia Hayward. Please prepare yourselves for someone who is also not yet stripping for money, in that I know. The comedy stylings of Eric Alexander. Eric Alexander, comedian and filmer extraordinaire. Guys, you have been a fantastic audience. Thank you for coming to support your friends and Strangers in Live Comedy. Pay your bills on the way out, or else you will be hosting the next show. So, thank you much. See you again real soon.